the Babbler Play Kit is a true fan favorite. So it has 4.9 out of 5 stars with nearly 20,000 reviews. The reason this kit is so popular is because there's so much learning happening starting right now. You're going to be amazed to see what your toddler is capable of. Let's start with the slide and seek ball run. So child development experts want toddlers to get lots of practice switching between standing up and squatting down and sitting. This is all called transitional movement, and it helps your toddler learn to balance as they walk and run. A slide and seek ball run is designed to encourage these transitional movements. So your toddler will want to squat down to get the ball and then pull themselves up again on their feet, balancing as they push this ball through the top. So this takes a little force, which makes the popping of the ball through the top so satisfying. And what makes this really special is that it's also a cognitive challenge. Where did the ball go? How do I get it back? So there are these doors, and they have to problem solve to figure out how each door opens. So there's one that swings open, this, up in the top. There's another one where they put their hand through this fabric. Another one pulls open like this. Then this one opens horizontally. So this is going to be a lot of fun and a big favorite for a long time. Now let's take a minute to talk about posting. Posting is a child development term for pushing objects through holes. So the progression is the key. So you want to give your child the right level of challenge. So bigger holes to start, then slots that require wrist rotation, and then finally smaller holes that require the most precision. Parents are always so surprised by how long their toddlers spend working on this. So you want to start with the carrot lid. And at first your child will place the carrots into the holes. So they're going to really work to just get them right loaded in like this. And then eventually they'll be able to advance to push the carrots through the holes. So there's a little tension there, a little tricky. The next lid is a Montessori classic. So this is a slotted lid, and we include these wooden coins to come with it. Getting a coin into this slot is going to take a lot of practice, because before your child can actually push it through, they have to figure out how to rotate their wrist and position it over the slot. So this is a cognitive and fine motor challenge at the same time. Most children are ready for it around 15 months. And then the last lid, which we recommend reserving until your child has spent a lot of time with these other two lids, is this posting lid with trees. This is the most challenging because these holes are small, and there are a few ways for your child to hold the trees. So they're going to grasp the branches or use 2 fingers like this to try and fit the trunks right into those little holes. The graduated levels of precision can help build your toddler's stamina while also supporting finger dexterity and hand-eye coordination. Are you noticing a theme of hidden things? So this ball disappears into the slide and seek ball run. The carrots disappear into this lid, into the wooden box. This is because hiding and finding things and containing things is so exciting at this age, which is why we've also included these bunnies in a burrow. So first of all, this is just absolutely adorable. I love getting messages from customers all the time about how much toddlers love these 3 little bunnies that come in this burrow. So they fit right into the hole at the burrow where they can be stashed and carried around wherever your toddler goes. So pulling them out and pushing them back in is actually a little harder than you might think. So this is going to take some persistence and 2-handed coordination. And then seeing little things like these bunnies disappear into their hole reinforces the idea that even when things are out of sight, they're still there. Next up is our wooden stack and slot. So ring stackers are really popular. You can probably find a basic one pretty much anywhere, but ours was designed for more complex learning. Here's how it works. First, you can start with all the rings on this pole and see if your child can take 1 or 2 of these top rings off. Taking them off comes before putting them on. The unstacking actually becomes more challenging as your toddler gets closer to the bottom because they have to slide this ring all the way up the post. And then now, here's where it gets really fun. So on the other side, they can work to slot this one ring through this opening. It's kind of a narrow opening one at a time. Then they have to push another ring through because this won't drop until another ring pushes on top of it. And then it pops out. It's so fun. This is great fine motor practice. And then when this ring comes out, Your child will work to predict which direction it's coming out, and they're gonna love finding out where it's gonna go and chasing after it. And because there's so many different ways to play with this wooden stack and slot, it's interesting and relevant to your child for an extended amount of time. This is the Circle of Friends puzzle. So this is the first big puzzle in our progression that gets more advanced with each of the play kits. The circle is the easiest shape because, the orientation doesn't really matter. It's tempting to step in and help your child slide the right piece in and help them figure it out for them, but just try to let them problem solve. They're gonna love figuring out this puzzle. Have you ever heard of Lovevery books? Don't let the simplicity deceive you. These are a beloved part of the play kits. So we tell relatable stories with real-life photography in our books so children can see their own experiences reflected back to them. So here's one of the pages that parents tell us all the time that their children really love to focus on. So, Zoe gets some soap and water in her eyes. She doesn't like that feeling. Children really love to see themselves in these other experiences. So this is a really simple book, but it has such a powerful appeal. And this is the play guide. It's to be included in each play kit because there's so much to know about your child's development, but nuanced and approachable information is just really hard to find. So we took all the research and distilled it down into just what you need to know at this stage. So it includes what will happen and when with your child, how your child's brain is developing, what they're eager to do and learn, and then how each item in this play kit actually can support their development right now and for many months to come. I bet your home is full of children's books. So we make sure our books are a meaningful addition to your collection. And we do that by making sure that we're tuning into the stage that your child is in right now and what they're most interested in. So if you add book bundles to your subscription, you'll receive 2 additional Lovevery books with this kit. This is Colorful Foods, and it's a visually appealing book that uses food to teach colors. So your child will love seeing all these children on these pages and learning their colors through food. In Where's Cru's Shoe, your child will search the house with Cru, lifting the flaps and looking for where is that shoe. So is it in the fridge? Is it in the closet? These books, we hear from families all the time that they're their children's favorite books, the ones they read over and over again, the ones they read at bedtime and the ones they keep in their car and the ones they really want to hold on to when others get donated. You can add book bundles to your subscription and receive 2 more books with every play kit.